now that I have you all gathered here. I feel like I should start all my videos like that. In reference to the algorithm. You know, on my way back home from work and all my little stops. I like to keep them on their toes. I do indeed. I said, you know, a Hall of Fame was playing. The Hall of Fame, I think it's a script. And I have no desire to be in the Hall of Fame. Like, I'm already in the Hall of Fame in my world, in my reality, right? So is Charlie. So is JFK, MLK, God, you know, and many other people are in the Hall of Fame. They are indeed. And I feel every warrior out there battling whatever you're battling, but you're doing it righteously, you're already in the Hall of Fame, in my mind. I feel as though. You know, when you've taken accountability and you've repented and you're just trying to do right by people, you're trying to do right by your brothers and sisters, and you're just like 10 toes down, 10 toes in. And to me, you're just in the Hall of Fame. We got a lot of people in the Hall of Fame. You know, Candace Owens being one of them. Upchurch, Tucker Carlson. I mean, to name a few. There's a video that came on, I don't even know what it was, but Mel Robbins was on it. I was a big fan of Mel. I listened to a lot of her stuff, not throwing shade by any means. I love her to death. I got the tattoo, let them, from her concept, her, you know, book, and, you know, everything that follows behind it. I agree, let them do whatever it is they're going to do. But the thing that I struggle with in reference to a lot of these, like, you know, motivational speakers, all these people flying high and you fill in the blanks for you, it's like they're just not, we talk so much about them on the other side. You know, we spend so much time talking about narcissists, you know, this and that, fill in the blanks, you know, evil people targeting you, people doing all this stuff, you know, and I try not to talk a lot about it. Do I call out different things in reference to things that I've walked through? Yeah, but I try not to spend a lot of time on it. I really do. Because at the end of the day, it is what it is and it is what it isn't. And the only thing that you have control over is yourself and your reality and how you respond to things, how you allow things to affect you, the things that you will allow, you won't allow, the things you stand on, the things you don't stand on, your morals, your values, your ethics, your humility, your humbleness. Like, you know the things you do. God knows the things you do. Nobody else outside of that really knows. It's between you and God. And so when you become one with God, you become one with Source, the divine, and you know the things you do is seen by God and Source and the divine, right? And so, cause you recognize everything I do, everything I say, everything that I touch, all the money I receive, all the money I pour out, how I spend money and things like that. Like, this is all seen by God, right? And these are big deals. And so when you walk with a humility and grace and knowing that you're really just trying to do right by yourself, but you're also trying to do right by those around you, your brothers and your sisters. And you move with integrity, you move with honor, you move with grace. You're not trying to step on people, you're not trying to take advantage of people, you're not trying to manipulate people, you're not trying to do any of that. So you check all those boxes, right? Because you move in the grace of God and you move in your connection with God. But once you check all those boxes, right, then you go in and you figure out, okay, why am I allowing these people, or fill in the blanks for you, organizations or this and that, to make you feel anything at less than what you are? 4, 3, 2, as I say that. And you had to figure out that about yourself. The only thing that is going to change your reality and how you move your trajectory forward is you. I had to realize that nobody was coming to save me. I had to save myself. And I'll tell you how I started saving myself. Dancing with my inner child. My inner child. The one that's always wanted to come out and just never had a place to come out. I'll be honest with you guys. That's truth right there. My little inner child. My grandmother took this picture. I see her all the time throughout the day too. I'm so blessed to see her too. I do. Dottie. And so I'm going to finish on this. Pure fear of the Lord brings freedom. Let me read that again. Pure fear of the Lord brings freedom. Allow me to break that down to you. Psalms 111:10. Man, I clocked 111, 333, and 444 today. I wasn't trying to. I never try to clock angel numbers. They just happen. And I just know I'm in alignment. The fear of the Lord is the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and all who follows his precepts have a good understanding. We have a good understanding of what it takes. What it takes to what? Have pure fear of the Lord. God never wants you to fear him. He just wants you to do right. When fear of God is genuine, it frees us from fearing man or systems. So when you remove the concepts of man and systematic ways, but you allow God to take that role, you no longer fear the systems and man-made things. You just don't. Because why? Because you know there is a heaven. You know there is a God. He does exist. I promise you he does. And there is a heaven. And we're all heaven bound. We all have a choice. And it's not freaking Air Force One, I'll tell you that. That wouldn't... Anyways. 1 John 4:18. Stay on it, Amanda. 1 John 4:18. Perfect love casts out fear. Perfect love casts out fear. When you carry perfect love for yourself, perfect love for others, perfect love for God and what Jesus did on the cross, you cast out fears. You no longer walk in fear. You do not. I promise you, you don't. Reverence grows into love. The closer we get to God's heart, the less we're ruled by terror or control. And I'm just going to end on that. Literally. The closer you walk to yourself, the love you carry inside of your heart, every single one of our heartbeats has a Christ-like conscience in it. We all carry Christ-like conscience. We all do. We're just not tapped into it. And that's the problem. And anyways, I have a big head on my head. I get it. We're going to keep playing these song and dance. I'm down to play. I'm down to play the games, but it's just the truth because I have messages. They need to be received and the world deserves to know. It just does. We got to quit pointing the fingers at narcissistic people and this and that and political and all that. Yeah, that's all a part of it. That goes without saying. But who has control? We do. We, the people, have control to make America great again. We, the people, do. And I do it in the way that I move. I do it in the way that I operate. I do it in the way walking as closest to Jesus as I can because I carry a relationship with him daily. And you can too. And I love you guys, and I hope this video resonates. I'm sorry I got a little passionate because it just frustrates me. Sometimes some of the stuff I see, I'm like, golly, you're not helping these people. We need to help these people elevate. You guys got to quit warping the minds, man. It's obnoxious. It's obnoxious. And at what point is your pockets going to be big enough? Really? I mean, how much more do you want? Just let me know, and we'll just keep filling it so we can get to that point. You can just leave us alone. Seriously. Like, just, hey, I am on this platform. I'm doing this. I would like to have this much money so I can live this lifestyle. And then once I get this, I'll, live on my merry way. But it's never enough. It's never enough. They always want more. More. It's just like, golly, man. Give it a rest. Give it a rest. You don't need more. You have everything you have. And you have everything you need inside of you, inside your heart. Anyways, I love you guys. Sweet dreams. I hope you have a great night. And I hope this video resonates. I really do. I just want to inspire people to not fear God. God does not want you to fear him. He just wants you to try to be like him as best you can. Literally. That's it. I love you guys.